Usually it's me that makes things awkward. But this time,
it's me. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the first episode of Switching Naturally.
Switching Naturally.
Yeah. I'm AJ.
I'm Channy.
Hey, Channy Crawl.
Hi, AJ.
Hey. Okay, so if you can't guess by the title, Code Switching Naturally is, in essence, all things of survival black.
Yeah, living
pretty
life
much.
Black.
Because every day is a different code switch. Wait a minute. I thought, y'all, okay, listen. I thought I had something random in my hair. Anywho, so I think that, and also being so different in how we black, okay?
Very different, yes.
Because
varying degrees.
Because as you can see, she's my effervescent. I've been wanting to use that word a lot for the last 24 hours. I said therapy is effervescent. And I am wholeheartedly sure.
Word of the day.
Effervescent. Don't ask me to define it right now, because my brain isn't.
I don't, actually, as many words as I know,
the definition of effervescent
evades me.
You know what? I tried to ask Siri what it meant yesterday, and for whatever reason, sis thought I was asking about memory fog. So there's that.
We love Siri.
Sure. Yeah, she's amazing. Okay.
Sponsor us.
So pretty much today, there's two burning topics that we just feel must be addressed and we must talk about. Okay. So I'm gonna kick it off with this one, right?
Okay.
Because I love Jesus. And all things Jesus.
Absolutely. We love the Lord.
We love the Lord. He heard my humble cry. You know what I'm saying? I know him. He good. Anywho, so I know it's been back and forth on the blogs, and well, it wasn't on the blogs for real.
It was on people's social media and Instagram.
Yeah, everybody and their mama wanted to talk about it and condemn this man. So I don't know a lot about him. His name is Chandler Moore, and he recently just got married, and they were having a bomb reception from what I'm hearing and from what I saw on his page. Him and his wife was having a good time at their reception, right? And she wanted to give her husband a little twerk song. I feel like, but anywho, before I give my opinion, so allegedly, people are condemning him, saying that his marriage is not going to last, and that's not the what's the word I'm looking for? That's not the picture you want to give off for Christians and marriage. So before I give my opinion, Channy, what do you think about the whole deal?
Personally, I am, like I always said, I'm a huge advocate of not talking about other people's lives.
For sure.
And I feel like we can't really say anything particularly about their marriage and how further it's going to last based off of just a dance at their wedding. Mm-hmm. Like, that is
stupid.
Asinine.
Completely. Come on, word of the day.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, my work phone. I forgot to turn that off. Anywho.
But, and I didn't even think of it as something that was detrimental to the image of marriage, especially under God, because marriage is supposed to be like enjoyment. It's supposed to be fun. And yes, that includes sex.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Okay. I'm sorry.
Anyway, but yeah, like that also includes sex. And what they did to me was not inappropriate. Like there weren't even any kids, as far as I saw. I don't know if I did see any kids, but I didn't see any kids.
I didn't see no kids either.
Right. And it wasn't like she was like stripping herself and burying herself in front of all these people. She's having a good time with her husband.
Yeah, but if she did with her husband.
If she decided to do a little strip tease for her husband.
She can do that.
Do
it's
that, baby.
Husband.
Right.
It's just... I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't understand this idea that we're supposed to strip enjoyment out of life because we've subscribed to being followers of Christ.
And I feel like Christ was fun.
He turned water into wine. I'm pretty sure he had a ball.
It did. We want to act like Jesus went with all the shits. Like, Jesus flipped tables over.
He flipped tables.
He flipped their whole table.
He always had people with him. He was always having a good time. People would describe him as like a person who actually enjoyed life.
He the one that turned like 2 loaves of bread. Listen, my brain is shut down.
Was it 2 loaves of bread
and 5 fish?
Or was it 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish?
It was 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish.
Anyway,
wait, what did I say the first time?
He made a miracle for a party.
He made a miracle for a party and fed all these people. So to me, I feel like what man has decided Christianity should look like or how you should behave as a Christian. People don't like marriage because they're making it seem like it's supposed to be this stuffy thing. If I can't have fun with my husband, who am I supposed to have fun with?
Exactly. And I feel like that leads into a further reason why like some people end up leaving Christianity, because we have this religious dogma that we abide by, even outside of like, this isn't presentable for marriage, but like, this isn't presentable for you as a woman, this isn't presentable for you as a person, and it goes into that idea. And the people don't like, if you feel like you can't abide by those things, you're going to leave. And people start to do that. People feel like, well, I can't enjoy my marriage because I'm a Christian. I don't want Christian marriage then.
And I don't. Like, and I think that when it comes down to, so first of all, I was upset because, not about the twerk. I said, baby, listen, I like me a good twerk too. Hey. But my obsession, not obsession. I'm not obsessed. My issue with people was we're supposed to criticize with love, or we're supposed to give our opinion with love. Yeah, but that part didn't need your opinion. You don't have to speak on everything. Everything isn't an attack on Christ. Everything isn't you shouldn't behave like that. He didn't disrespect his wife, and from his calculation and from hers, she the one bent over. He didn't bend her over. And even then, who cares who did the bending?
And she did that of her own volition. She chose to do that because she was happy with her man.
And her man was having a good time at this good old reception. Even though I know they ain't had no open bar because they are Christian.
I mean, you never know. Some Christians like a little drinking.
I mean, yeah, but he a youth pastor, so it's only so much he can do. You know what I'm saying? But also that leads us into just because you drink doesn't make you a sinner. Yeah,
like I never really ascribed to the idea that you can't drink at all if you're a Christian.
You can drink, but everything has its limits. You don't be disrespectful with it. Like I don't look to get drunk every time I drink.
Right.
Sometimes the spirits are good and delicious and taste good together.
The whole scripture about it was not that you can't drink. It was just be not given over to drunkenness.
And don't overindulge on anything, because anything is gluttony.
Absolutely.
If you eat too much fruit, you are gluttonous. You can do that. You can be gluttonous on pretty much anything. Too much makeup, too much lip gloss, too much sex.
Absolutely.
All of those things.
The thing is, the linkage between sex and twerking I feel like has been way too pervasive.
Very much so.
And I don't think that I think you have to separate the two, because in its origin, twerking was actually tribal. It was of African descent. They did not, it was made not necessarily about sex. It was about birth giving, but actually it was about the symbolism like being able to give birth or like celebrating that body. And that's what twerking is. It is celebrating the body.
The body, yeah.
And whatever kind of body you have, it is a celebration of body. So if she was twerking on her husband, what I see is I enjoy being in this body and I enjoy being with my partner. And I never saw anything sexual about that.
I didn't think it was sexual until it became sexual in the hip hop culture.
And that's, I feel like,
And
also
so,
what did that, yeah.
But anything is hypersexualized when it comes from hip hop culture. And so
Anything in media, especially involving Black women.
Oh, for sure.
Is
you can't be
sexualized.
too curvy, you can't be too busty, you can't have too much buttocks.
You can't have too much mouth because it's having too much mouth is an attraction to men, certain men and women. And they like that. They sexualize you having an attitude, which is weird to me.
How do you sexualize an attitude?
Listen, people
if I got an attitude, I don't think it's
they have sexualized the idea.
Okay, wait. Okay. I might be able to break that one down for you. Okay. So some of the men's that I've, had some relationships with, when they used to get mad, it was attractive.
So
my anger would turn into like a little bit of horniness, just a smidgen.
I mean, cool, but like, hear me out though. They're still angry, and that should be addressed.
I mean, it's addressed, but then so can we go make up now? Is the question.
But like, don't over sexualize it to the point where what is happening is losing its meaning.
Okay.
That's my main goal. Like, if you are attracted to aggression and that forms, well, not even aggression.
And not aggression. No.
Aggression is different. Aggression is abuse.
Hello, I'm not good with aggression.
But like, if you
got an attitude, I'd be like, oh, so you mad?
Right. Like, if you like a little spice, cool. But like, let's remember that this person's probably upset about something is trying to convey. We can do the naughty later. Yeah.
Yeah. But I am saying that it's definitely been over sexualized, and so I think that unfortunately, and I mean, I loved his response. It was very classy. He was like, "Hey, bruh, like, y'all are making an opinion on someone you don't even know personally, let alone..."
Is the major problem with social media is that a lot of people think that just because it is made public, we have these celebrities and they're popular and they have like all this following, that we are now allowed to have an opinion over their life
and dictate what they can and cannot do.
Exactly. And we really don't know these people.
We don't know what they post, because just like I love the Ellises, the DeVal and Kadeen Ellis. They are like one of my favorite couples that I follow on the internet. They are so raw, so real. They'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. However, they don't show you everything. Mm-hmm. So they pick and choose what they want to show you, and they pick and choose how they want to express their lives or give us an insight into their lives. So just because someone is on the internet and they're popular, we only see the clips or 5 to 10 minutes,
right?
Hell, even 15 minutes of their life, and it's 24 hours in a day.
Right, like we're only seeing images and video, but we are not in bed with them. No. We're not there when they're like having arguments. We're not there when they're talking and trying to figure things out for their family lifestyle. Mm-hmm. We don't know these things, and we have to be mindful of that. And it's a little bit sickening to me that we are so deep involved with celebrities' lives that we make this kind of commentary without thinking this is actually a stranger. We get so close. We think we get so close to celebrities, and we are not. We are not. These people don't know us.
Pluto is the sun.
Exactly. We don't know these people.
And I think that's the sucky part. And that's why I was like, fame for me is so toxic without them asking for it to be. Like, it's toxic for them.
It is.
And so that's a really good segue into, again, Another topic that's really burning for me is the controversy right now surrounding DaBaby.
Which one?
Well, when you put it that way. So DaBaby saw these two teenage boys selling candy on the street, trying to make some money, trying to, just finding their hustle.
Yeah.
He pulled over and wanted to support them. And so he was about to ask them how much it was for the whole box and just, bless them with some extra money. My dude told him it was $200 for the whole box. Now, mind you, he had a 36 pack of Gushers and the other one had like a 36 pack of Skittles or something like that. And he was like, but he was selling them at $2 a piece. Like each candy, each package of candy was $2. So DaBaby was like, hold on, you said it's $200 for that box? Like, oh no. How much you selling them for? $2? Okay, so do the math. You got 36, count them out. How many you got in this box right now? You only got 36 in the box. How much is that? And the dude was still trying to finesse his way into $200. DaBaby was like, nah, bro, that ain't even $100. 36 times 2, that ain't even 100.
Right, that's $72.
That ain't even $100 is what he told him. And so it was just like, he was like, okay, well, since you did all of that, well, just give me one and I'll give you the $2 for it. And he was like, I still was going to bless you, but you was trying to hustle me. So here you go.
Right.
And you can go about your business. And then people are telling him he's a shit human being or he's a bozo and they find it weird that he recorded it or they found it weird that he wouldn't give them the $200. A celebrity is not entitled to overcompensate or pay anybody $200 for a $72 box of snacks.
The part that gets me is the thing that people are complaining about where you're a celebrity, you can gift them, like you can extend your hand because you have it. He was going to do that.
And then when they tried to out-hustle him, they tried to play him and be like, oh, it was $200. He was like, oh, no, I'm good. No, here's your $2.
Right.
And then I'm going to keep my $200.
And what I saw in that situation was not someone trying to be disrespectful. As many things as I may have disagreed with DaBaby about.
Yeah, for sure.
I saw a person who was explaining a boundary.
Yeah.
I don't want to be hustled. I don't like disrespect.
Correct.
And because I was disrespected, I now rescind my hand.
And I feel that is absolutely okay.
And that's fine. I feel like that's fine. First of all, the people that were trying to swindle him, even if they're young kids still have to learn integrity.
And that's the thing that for me. So we're going to still reward a child for not having integrity. That's what you're saying to me. That's the message that you're saying. That he was still supposed to give them that $200 because of the fact that he's a celebrity and he has the money anyway. So he worked hard for that money.
Right. Like as a celebrity, you still get to extend your own personal boundaries. And if you don't want to be swindled, you don't like being lied to, you don't like dishonesty.
Because I would have been like, oh, okay, well, you can keep that. I'm going to go on about my business. They wouldn't have got no business from me at all. And that's from me. I'm broke. So, I mean, I'm broke. Okay.
Not really. Don't lie to these people.
What you mean don't lie to these people? What you talking about? Don't do this.
Okay.
Don't be telling people I got money. I don't have no money. But it's like, you can't tell this grown ass man.
There we go.
that what he's supposed to do with the money he earned.
Right.
Like that for me, it's like, again, that sense of we have that much access and that much influence over a celebrity's life.
It is absolutely this idea that we think that we get to govern our celebrities.
We don't.
And we don't. They're people. They're just people.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, no matter how much celebrity they have, they are people. And honestly, he gets to dictate how he spends his money, no matter how wealthy he is. Unfortunate as that is, don't get me wrong, I don't like I don't like money, but
You don't like money.
I don't like the energy surrounding money. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, okay, that's fair. I don't like it either because
I don't-
people do anything for money.
You know,
Yeah.
money can be a drug,
Oh,
but
can be. Can be. That's how you don't can. Okay, continue your thought though.
but like you have no idea what he's carrying with him. What if he got all that on the card? He only had $2. Like what are you gonna do?
I mean,
you don't know what's in his pockets, bro.
I mean, we do know what's in his pockets because DaBaby flashes it every chance he gets.
Good point.
But he's also a hood dude, so hood dudes do that.
And from growing up in the hood, I do know that when it comes to hood dudes,
When they get their money,
integrity means everything, and they money is tied to that.
Integrity, respect, honor.
It is like it's not just some disrespectful dude who sells drugs. No, man, he has a business because integrity.
He honest by his. Okay, there are some people who in the hood who will flip on you when the price is right.
Absolutely.
And those are the type of people that get taken out first because can't nobody trust somebody who can't keep it on it. Like, that's just what it is. And it's sad, but even in a professional setting, not necessarily the hood, where you have to enunciate the ends of your sentences or statements or
the
words. The code switching. It's still integrity and honesty are still some of the biggest things that you have to have. Like, you can't get anywhere in any business without integrity. And if you do, you don't get there long. You don't stay there long.
Right.
You can get to the top. But will you get to stay there, and will people continue to respect you in how you hustle people?
There are some things in the world that are worth more than anything, and your integrity and your ability to respect other people is probably it's priceless. It gets you anywhere, and it honestly is one of the best things that you can upkeep as a value, as a person.
Right.
And he did not like what he was going through, so therefore he was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut this exchange. You can have your $2,
and I'm gonna keep my $200.
Right.
Period. And I was surprised he even had singles like that.
You know, because I don't really carry singles.
I don't really care.
I don't carry cash.
I have a single dollar bill in my purse and don't know what to do with it.
I have 4 singular dollars, and I just put them in a holy space. And I was like, I'll
Come on, holy space.
give it to God. And now I can't touch it because now it's given to God.
You give it to God, and and you know
it's returned back to you.
Listen, we're not gonna go there because we will tarry because you know I'm good for it. You know I get there. You know I go to the Jesus spirit real quick.
When you put it on the altar,
when you just give it all to him, and you just let him have it.
Hey.
There's not much that God will not supply.
Say that. There we go.
Okay, now listen, because we will be here all day. So that brings us to our wrap-ups. I want to go with music of the week. Music of the week. Hey. Music of the week. Music of the week.
Hey.
So, do you want to go first or do I want to go first? Should I go first?
You go ahead, go first, because yeah.
Because yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So, I'm still obsessed. Like, completely obsessed with Yeba's new song, October Sky.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the live version on YouTube. She needs to go ahead and release it as a track and not just a video.
She has a couple of songs.
She's playing with me. Now listen, if you're going, I haven't checked her website. It might be on the website.
That is true.
Because that's where I got my mind.
That's where I got my mind.
And then she released, listen, I just stand Yeba, period. Because her versatility, like every song has a different feel, a different vibe.
Absolutely.
Including the features she's been on.
I appreciate her because she's a vocal athlete that doesn't do too much.
No.
Like she does right about. She
right
will
in the
take
pocket.
you there.
She'll take you there and then leave you there, but then come back for you by the end of the song.
Absolutely.
But it's just something about October Sky. It's the simplicity of it.
It's very raw.
It's so rich too.
It is.
The yodel that she slips in there that you just don't expect.
Hits you.
It hits you in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's mine.
It's like that shot of Jack Honey in a toddy, hot toddy.
Oh,
it hits you just nice. It's
just
warm.
right. Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
Well, damn, that's a good one. That's a good way to put that.
Mm-hmm.
So what's yours?
What have I been listening to lately?
Have you been listening to anything?
I have. You know what? I have actually. A bunch of people released new music at the same time.
They did, and I still haven't caught up on it all.
Doja Cat released the same day as Tyler the Creator. I think it was like in the same. It was definitely in the same week.
I can't do them at all.
I know.
I tried.
That's more on the me side. That's me. That's my thing.
It is your thing.
Yeah.
So, what are you choosing for music of the week?
Ooh. Apparently myself.
Oh God, I'm choosing.
You know what's crazy?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I have actually. It's probably an older song. I have been listening to a lot of like movie original classic music, like classical musicals, and I've been listening to Moon River.
Oh,
and
it's been a while since I've listened to that.
And I've been listening to it every day, and I love just how smooth it is.
Okay. Classic
Musicals from like back in the day.
That's why I love West Side Story so much.
Oh my goodness, it's just the pure tonality.
Because it's like they err on the side of I can sing but I can't.
Yes.
And so when you think of like musicals back then, they weren't. It was smooth, but they weren't that good sounding.
It's pretty ugly.
It's pretty ugly. Pretty hurts.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to like those like old classic music from musicals lately.
Yeah.
Just because they put me in a really good mood, especially while I'm working.
Do. Yeah, because you work really weird hours. That's speaking of which.
I work a graveyard shift.
And I look a little better today, don't I? I look a lot less sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So, this was a great episode. This is a good introductory episode.
It's good. Yeah, this is a good way to get to know us. Yeah.
I think so. So, again, this has been Code Switching Naturally. Again, I'm AJ.
And I'm Jenny.
And we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Bye.